Hello, ladies, gentlemen, non-binaries, and everybody else under the rainbow of our wonderful community. How are you doing today? We are back with some more Reap Your Love. It has been a couple of weeks, okay? Twitch chat understands we have been dealing with internet issues, we've been dealing with weather issues. It's been a whole thing, okay? But we are back with Reap Your Love. We are still going after a little steampunk. And last time we did like the intro to it, like we're gonna die in a week, less than a week now. And one of these guys is going to take our soul and we're gonna go to their world. So, we're getting to know him a little bit more. Sounds good. Thank you, Tompy. Let's see. Load. Yes, I was about to say, did I not save last time, chat? Okay. No. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to move. I wanted to move the whole thing. Long live the villainous. Tuned by Toon Studio? Is that what that says? I feel like I read that last time. Okay. Let's do this. Saturday is here at last, and I'm ever so glad our school doesn't have class today because that means I'm allowed to sleep until noon. Yes, she gets it. The Reapers are nowhere to be seen, and to be frank, I'm glad that I'm not being stared at during my sleep. Or if I am, that I don't have to know it's happening. After washing up, I head to the kitchen to make myself some late breakfast. When I see a lone Eugene, I do like his name. When I see a lone Eugene staring at a bunch of pots, he must have taken out of the cabinets. Eugene, what are you about to do with the pots, man? What are you trying to do now? Oh, I totally forgot any voices I had for them in the first one. Shit, chat! Eugene literally means good genes? Really? If you're messing with me, Jade. Good morning, Chio. I merely was trying to figure out what to cook. I feel like he was hired. Didn't I make him more like a playboy? Huh? You cook? But I thought you didn't need to eat, being a Reaper and all. I don't need to, I feel like I need to put him a little bit higher up. I don't need to, but I can. Regardless, I was cooking for you. For me? Why? Well, I thought it would only be fair if I did something for you after you helped me understand more of your world's technology. That's right, we talked about the TV, didn't we? Furthermore, I have only seen you eat the same food every night. Oh no, he noticed my crappy eating habits. That's girl dinner! Do not hate on girl dinner! My girl dinner was mac and cheese alone. The bowl is right there. Mac and cheese and ice cream. That was my girl dinner. That was my dinner. That's kind of sad. Okay, Chio, I also have crappy eating habits, so it's fine. I'm girl dinner for Astarian, but like actual girl dinner. You means good. Think euthanasia. Youth is good. Thanasia comes from Thanatos, god of death. Oh! Good genes. I don't know. I'm actually still thinking about where to pitch his voice. Don't remember. Oh no, I missed the ad break to push that off. I really am. I'm trying to work on the voices. It's just, you know, easier to make. So, what are you trying to cook with all this? Maybe if I put her higher and I just leave him at my normal voice, that'll work. Well, I had several things in mind, but there weren't enough ingredients for any of them. So I thought I'd make something with what I could find. However, I'm not that experienced when it comes to cooking, and I was a tad concerned about using your tools in an improper manner and causing a mess. I considered checking that doodle you showed me, but I didn't want to intrude into your room while you were sleeping. Okay! That... Check! Okay, plus for you! Plus! He sighs. I apologize. I shall put everything back in its place. Wait, no. I think it's nice that you wanted to do that for me. I'm not much of a cook myself either, really, which is why I rely on instant noodles most of the time. Same. I see. But now that I'm awake, maybe we can look up how to make something with what's here? That would certainly be helpful. Great. First, let's see what I have. I walk over to the fridge and open it up, ready to make a mental list of everything available. However, I'm met with a lot of empty space and just a few scattered items. Oh God, when was the last time I went grocery shopping? Well, there's 1 egg, some cheese, mayonnaise. Oh, milk too. 20 bucks says the milk's gonna be expired. Who wants to bet that the milk's expired? Chat, milk expired. I think it's gonna be expired. I reach for the carton of milk. It's almost empty. Dang it! No, it's just almost empty! Lame! No, I was really hoping for the expired milk. And expired, maybe, wait. Not all hope is not lost. No, okay, all hope is now lost. Never mind. I saw some more things in the cabinets. Some rice, noodles, and various canned goods. Oh, nearly empty except for a few chunks, Jade. Oh. Ooh, I don't like that. No, I don't like that at all. Oh, let me check. Checking the cabinets, I find what he mentioned, plus soy sauce and vinegar. What are we We're gonna make okonomiyaki, aren't we? No, not okonomiyaki, tamagoyaki. Right? That's how it is, right? Don tamagoyaki? Tamagoyaki? Tamagoyaki and rice. I feel like that's what we're gonna make. There's really not much to work with, but maybe Doodle will tell me what I can do. I grab my phone and type easy recipes with what I have at home in the search bar, then open the first option available. There's not a lot of options that sound appetizing. Maybe I do need to buy groceries already. Is there a market nearby? I can accompany you. I was really thinking that we're gonna do tamagoyaki. Now I'm sad. It's a few blocks away. Though going shopping may take too long. Is it really worth it? Otherwise, we could maybe... I look at the available ingredients. Make some plain white rice. I think it'd be better if we were able to add some vegetables or meat. It's good to add some variety to your food if you have the means to do so. I guess he's right, but... No, we're going grocery shopping. We need grocery shopping. Otherwise, we're going to be making milk chunk sushi. And I think that's supposed to be milk chunk. But either way, I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. They didn't say it wasn't. They didn't say it wasn't expired. Guys, we're going grocery shopping. What else are we gonna do? It's a Saturday. Oh, well, to be fair, I could be sleeping. Before we go shopping, I'm gonna head for the night. Bye, Tomfy. Thanks for hanging out with us so much. I appreciate you. Sleep well, my friend. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Yeah. Have a good one. You guys put more clips. I'm scared. All right, let's get some groceries and cook something actually good. Though if it's going to take long, maybe I should at least eat a snack first. I can't wait until we're done cooking. But wait, aren't you invisible to everyone else? Wouldn't that be a bit weird? Oh, I can make myself visible if that make you more Make me more comfortable. Yes. Okay, which is worse? Me talking to myself or me walking around with a steampunk person? I will have questions. Oh no. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That's a haunting message right there. I will have questions. Go to sleep. I can walk instead of float too, of course. Why didn't you guys do that when we met? There was really no need at the time. It was better for us to not get seen by anyone else. But I don't really have any counterpoints. Darn it. Whatever, let's go. His cane is really cool. It took a while considering there was a lot to buy, but at least we're back home. We got a lot of stares considering Eugene's very eccentric clothes and the fact that he's clearly not from here. Still, we managed ourselves pretty well once we just started ignoring them. Eugene, being much stronger than me, is the one carrying most of the bags. Meanwhile, I drag my feet as I struggle to carry 3. My Reaper companion places all of his bags on the counter, then he takes mine from my hands to do the same. Okay then. You were struggling. I nod sheepishly. Yeah, thank you. I walk over to the counter and start emptying the bags. While shopping, we discussed what to make. He said we should have something with meat and vegetables and suggested a stew. But that dish would take ages, and I'm hungry now. In the end, we settled on a beef, veggie, and mushroom stir-fry with rice. He doesn't seem to know how to stir-fry, but I'm not much better. Should we store the things that need refrigerating first and leave the rest for later? Huh? You're hungry, are you not? It'd be best if we get started on cooking soon. Oh, yeah, that'd be great. Thank you. He simply nods and begins storing the appropriate groceries in the fridge. In the meantime, I pull out my phone to look up a recipe for beef, vegetable, and mushroom stir-fry. Can I scoot my seat up? I can scoot my seat up a little more. Hi, chat. After checking the list of items we'll need, I get a wok, a cutting board, and a knife to chop up the veggies and meat. Okay, we need to prepare all the ingredients before we throw anything in the wok. Is the wok properly taken care of? That's another thing. You have to season a wok. Did you guys know that? I don't have one, but I've watched many a cooking show and many a cooking videos. You have to season that before you can use it. It's a whole thing. It's really cool, though. It's really cool. But I'm like, I would mess that up. I wouldn't trust myself. I'd be like, can I get a professional to do this? Jade, do you have a wok? Did you have to do it? Eugene turns at me and looks at what I've set up. Understood. I think for vegetables, we should use carrots, onions, broccoli, and bean sprouts. You make a lot of stir fries? What's the best stir fry that you've made? Like, what did you put in it? Oh, don't forget the mushrooms. I nod and grab the mentioned veggies and mushrooms, then quickly store the rest away. I wash the ingredients and start chopping very slowly, trying not to cut myself. I have no idea how professional chefs can cut fast. Do they have no fear? Eugene seems to have finished storing the refrigerator stuff as I can hear his footsteps approaching me. I can feel his stare as I continue slicing the first carrot. Do you want me to help? Please. He cleans his hands and I give him the knife. Eugene starts cutting the vegetables at a much more decent speed than me, with a precision that seems equal to a machine. Before I can let myself be hypnotized by his rhythmic slicing, I figure that I should do something else to help out. I'm going to start cooking the rice. Alright, should we heat water in a pot? What? No, we'll just use the rice cooker. Eugene stops cutting. Is that a machine? Yeah. You have a machine exclusively to cook rice. Yes, and they're amazing, and I need to buy one. I still don't have a rice cooker. That was the thing I missed the most of my. That is the one thing from my ex I probably missed the most, is he had a rice cooker. I really like beef more than other meats because I'm much better at not overcooking it, but it's mostly capsicum, carrots, bok choy, bunch of sauces, chili, and then have it with some pickled carrots. I love pickled carrots. Oh, now I want pickled carrots. Now I want pickled veggies. Oh, I should go get some pickled veggies tomorrow. That sounds really good. Dang, Jade cooks. Literally. Well, yeah, of course. It's easy to use and can keep your rice warm for a while. Plus, we eat rice for many meals, including breakfast. Though it's not my first choice nowadays. My mom taught me to use it. We'd eat rice a lot, and she'd task me with cooking the rice while she did other things. I loved helping out. I felt so special. Cooking side by side with Eugene now brings me a similar feeling. I miss this. Where's your mother now? Oh, she and my dad are on a business trip. They go on those a lot, so I'm often alone at home. It's fine, though. I can handle being on my own. I'm used to it by now. Ah, yes, we should not get sidetracked. The sooner we finish, the sooner you'll eat. Right. I take the old rice bag, which is more than half empty, and pour the rice into a strainer. Since we bought more rice, I pour a little more from the newer bag to have enough for 2 people. Actually, wait. He said he doesn't need to eat. Oh well, I already put it in there. Eugene watches carefully as I rinse the rice under cool water before he goes back to slicing veggies. I turn the rice cooker on. How does it cook the rice? I'm not super sure of the specifics, to be honest. At least not in relation to the cooker's inner workings or whatever. I put the rice inside the cooker, then add water and salt and stir before closing it. Alright, now we just have to wait. Great. I've just finished cutting the vegetables. This smile is really cute. Eugene approaches me and observes the machine with curiosity. This rice cooker seems rather convenient. Right? Now, let me cut the beef before we continue. I nod enthusiastically, getting a bit more excited just thinking of how the food will come out. While Eugene gets the meat and cuts it, I check the recipe again. Soy sauce, brown sugar, rice vinegar, cornstarch, and grated ginger. Woof, that's quite a few things for a sauce. Luckily, we bought a pre-made one that I think is really tasty. Whew. I set the sauce on the counter and grab a bowl. Soon enough, Eugene finishes cutting, and I motion for him to bring over the pieces of meat so we can coat them in the sauce. After that's done, we have all the ingredients ready to go. What's the next step? Yes, let's see. Now we should stir fry the beef. I've seen Mom do it before, and there's instructions here, so I'll try. I'll leave this to you then. Not letting go of my phone, I start heating up the wok, and once it's hot enough, I put in a bit of oil. The sprinkling of the oil intimidates me a bit, but I don't let my nervousness stop me. I put the beef slices inside the wok and stir. Eugene observes as I cook. Feeling his gaze makes me want to do it just perfectly. Focusing intensely on the food before me, I managed to actually prepare some very good-looking beef. It smells so good. I feel myself starting to salivate. God, I'm getting hungry. I've already had dinner. Girl dinner. You did a good job. Hearing his praise, my eyes sparkle. Thank you. I think I'm starting to understand how stir-frying works. It seems rather easy. Yeah, compared to other recipes, I'd say this is pretty easy to do. I set the beef aside in a bowl. Would it be alright for me to try stir-frying the vegetables? Oh, of course. I move aside and he walks in front of the stove. Please guide me. Yes, I quickly look at my phone. First, stir-fry the onions and carrots. Eugene nods and follows my instructions. After a bit, I tell him to put in the other vegetables and mushrooms. I notice a hint of nervousness in his face, something quite different from what I've seen from him so far. At the end, he adds some of the sauce in the beef and stirs, following the way I was doing it before. The rice seems to be done, and Eugene finishes the stir-fry soon after. I bring 2 plates and serve the food for both of us. Eugene looks at me a bit confused. 2 plates? Oh, right. I forgot for a moment that you don't need to eat and added too much rice. Well, we don't need to, but we can eat. Some do it out of pure enjoyment of the flavor. I just don't want to take away from your food. I'm dying in 4 days, buddy. Like, we might as well use up all the groceries that we just bought. Hey, don't worry. We made enough for the 2 of us. Oh, in that case, I shall accompany you in eating. That's such a weird way to say it. I let out a chuckle. Come on, help me get the glasses and utensils. Ah, yes. We set the table and then add our plates, filled with our creation. Since Eugene doesn't know how to use chopsticks, I grab a fork for him. That was surprisingly fun. I hadn't cooked with someone in a while. Or cooked in general. I rely too much on prepackaged meals. We sit on opposite sides of the table and I put my hands together. Thanks for the food! Itadakimasu! Eugene seems a bit confused, but he catches on quickly and copies me, even if a tad reluctantly. That was kinda cute. Now onto the part I was waiting for. My stomach grumbles and I waste no time taking a bite. This is so good. I think I may cry. Really? I'm glad. Eugene takes a bite of his own and nods approvingly. I haven't ever tasted something quite like this dish. It's truly delicious. Is this what it feels to try the fruits of your own work? Because I'm starting to think I may have to do it more often. But not too often. Still, it does feel nice. Cooking and eating with someone, it's kind of fun. I wish my parents could try our meal too. Is something the matter? No, nothing. I was just thinking how good this food is. We continue eating until we're both satisfied. Eugene doesn't eat that much, but I wonder if it's out of politeness or because he's not used to having meals. Music change. I grab the dishes and put them inside the sink to wash at some point. Hopefully. That's right. There's a festival this weekend. I glance up at Eugene, who's busy cleaning his mobility aid. He seems pretty interested in my world earlier. Plus, it'd be nice to do something fun here before I can't anymore. Hey, Eugene! Yes? He stops what he's doing and looks directly at me. His gaze is always so intense. Since it's cherry blossom season, a festival is being held at Hanasaki Park. I haven't gone to one of those in a while, and I know you wanted to see more of the city, so I thought... Would you like to go there with me? Oh. He thinks for a moment, and I notice a small smile forming on his lips that he's way too quick to hide with his right hand. Well, I don't have anything else to do, so I have no problem accompanying you. Plus, a festival of this world may prove to be interesting. What was that? Nothing important. I shall accompany you tomorrow. Nothing more. With that, Eugene returns to caring for his mechanical arm. What's up, Hydronel? Hydro joins the stream and nods approvingly. Hydronel approved. How you doing, sweetie? Jade says, I cook like 3 or 4 of the meals in our house per week, and we get pizza on Fridays and leftovers on Sunday. Made some good burgers last week and tried to make a bloomin' onion. I had a friend who was really good at cooking, and she could make bloomin' onions, like, really good. People are like, you just need to follow a recipe. I'm not a good cook. Like, I'm just like, I need enough nutrients, and that is it to survive. But I wish I enjoyed cooking. Like, I really feel like cooking is a chore. Some people enjoy cooking, and they're like, oh, cook with others, and it's more fun. I'm like, no, I don't like cooking at all. Like, it's not enjoyable for me at all. I like making soups and like stews and curry because I can eat the same pot for like a week. I'm good, have to wake up at 6 in the morning for work, so I'm up. Cries at having to wake up at 5 in the morning. Aw. I do hope you have a good day at work, though. I hope it's a quick day, because it's Friday for you, right? So, TGIF? TGIF, TGIF. So I'm up. What time did you go to bed, Hydronel? That's a big contender. What time did you go to bed? TGIF for sure, hell yeah. Okay, what is Eugene up to? But his usually furrowed brows seem to be more relaxed now. Oh. Sorry. I could have clicked it and we could have talked after. My bad. My bad, YouTube. My bad, chat. We have 3 days until we die. Good to know. Let me hydrate myself. Hydronel, if you knew you had to get up at 6, why did you go to bed at 1:30? Sweetie, mistakes were made and I can't save you. Were you playing video games, Hydronel? Were you playing video games? Listen, Linda, listen, Linda, listen. I might have been. Were you playing Baldur's Gate 3? I just need to know. Were you playing Baldur's Gate 3? Listen, Linda, listen. Oh, there's my first yawn of the night. Okay. 3 days before I die. No, I haven't started BG3. Oh, you're in so much trouble. If you're gonna get that game and play that game, you're not gonna sleep. You're playing League! Oh my god, why would you be playing League at all? Why would you be playing League at demon hours? No, bad Hydronel. Bad. Oh, if you start playing Baldur's Gate though, you're screwed. You won't sleep for like days. I swear, playing Baldur's Gate 3 on stream is the only thing that stops me from playing it 24/7. That's when you get the tilted opponents for easy wins. No, that's when I become tired and tilted. No, it doesn't work for me. But good for you. Were you playing in ranked? Okay, what do we got going on here? Last night, I actually went to bed at a reasonable time, which is really unusual for me, and complete opposite of Hydronel in chat, apparently. Though I didn't actually fall asleep early, that'd be too much of a miracle, I spent a while reading a webcomic on my phone before I could fall asleep. At the very least, I tried. After doing my whole morning routine, though perhaps not quite early enough to be considered happening during the morning, I head to the kitchen for some breakfast. I will allow Lamau. Since we went grocery shopping with Eugene, I should have enough food to actually have a decent breakfast for once. A delicious smell fills the space, but something else catches my attention. To my surprise, all 3 Reapers are here today. Reynold is sitting at the table, while Cole is standing next to it. Eugene is facing the kitchen and doesn't seem to have noticed me. Good morning. I don't know which one's Cole. Good morning. Eugene turns around upon hearing the greetings. Okay, Cole is blue, Reynold is the one I want to romance. Okay, the names are colored. That's what I gotta remember. Ah, so the young miss has finally woken up. It's a pleasure to see you again. Yes, I have a habit of waking up a bit later than usual on weekends. My eyes wander to the steampunk Reaper, who looks as if he wants to say something. Good morning, Chio. Him saying my name takes me a bit by surprise. I don't think he ever actually said it until now. It feels oddly nice. I'm gonna flex on that because he said our name. Flex! Ooh, that felt nice in the shoulders. How'd you know? Thank you. Good morning, Eugene. He nods to me and goes back to his previous activity. I walk up to him, tilting my head with curiosity. What are you doing? Well, I thought you'd wake up late again today, so I decided to get started with breakfast. For convenience's sake, of course. What? I look down at the counter and notice the rice cooker working, and the pan on the stove has an egg he's frying. There's also a plate with still warm toast. So that's what smells so good! I'm heading off for the night. Thanks for the great stream. If I don't catch you before your big test, good luck, Jade. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I hope you have a great day. Or night. You're off for the night. I hope you have a great night. I hope you sleep well. I'll probably see you in Ethan's stream at some point this weekend, I'm sure. Have a good one, Jade. But wait, toast with rice? You told me yesterday that rice is common for breakfast here, so I decided to make some. Yet I wasn't entirely sure what else you'd eat it with, so I tried making things I know more of, like eggs and toast. I wanted to make some sausages or fish, but I didn't have enough time. And now you're up, so my apologies. Eugene kinda id though. Eugene kinda has, yeah, Christopher, how are you? Good evening. How's your week been? I've seen so many people in chat tonight. This is really freaking nice, y'all. Are you kidding me? This is more than I make for my own breakfast. Like, I'm surprised you would go through all this effort. It's nothing, really. Plus, as I said, it was merely a convenience to help us not leave too late. Leave? Are you going somewhere? Oh yeah, we're going to a festival in Hanasaki Park later today. Cole and Reynold exchange serious glances. I see. In that case, enjoy yourselves. Oh, Cole, perhaps we should visit the festival grounds as well. It'll be a wonderful way to spend the day. Well, we planned for it to just be the two of us. That was my intention at least, but gosh, that sounds mean. Oh, don't worry, miss. I was implying we'd go with you. Cole and I will go later in the afternoon on our own. Cole stares at Reynold, but remains silent. Ah, okay then. Yo, Eugene got a blush on? Eugene blushing? Hey, he may not be my first choice, but I still know how to romance. I still know how to do the romance. This ain't no frisky flirty Friday for nothing. But wait, Do you guys even know how to get there? Affirmative. We've been inspecting the area these past few days. Really? I guess that explains why I didn't see you as much. What were you doing, though? We wanted to confirm the location of your death. Okay, Cole. Wow, okay, buddy. My face falls and I freeze in place. Even if I'm aware of my situation, I had forgotten for a moment. That's right. I'll die and reincarnate in the world of my choosing. That's why they're all here. It's okay after all. My death just means I'll finally get to live an adventure like all those heroines. It's not a bad thing. So, where is it going to happen? We cannot share that information. In truth, we have already told you a tad too much by giving you a date. Exactly. Providing more details puts our mission at risk. A human that knows how they'll die could try to alter their fate, and we cannot allow that. Oh. I see. Wait, does that mean fate can be altered? I thought they said it was impossible. While we converse, Eugene seems to have finished making breakfast and sets it up on the table. Alongside a cup of Earl Grey. I think that's our cue to leave. Understood. I mean, you don't have to. It's all right, dear. We'll see you later. Okay, bye? Still a bit confused by their sudden departure, I sit down at the table. But man, now seeing all this breakfast here is really making me hungry. Itadakimasu! Thank you for the food! With that, I dig in. Nice! Immediately over. Okay, let's see, what can I do? This is yoyotsuri. This is yakisoba. This is takoyaki. Oof. Oof. I want it. What's it say? Taru mustard. Ponzu mayo. Is that noogie mayo? I don't know what that one means. And there's a Shiba Inu! I really like how they did the Sakura trees as well. Ponzu mayo does sound really good. To be fair though, I love ponzu. I love ponzu sauce. Negi mayo? Yeah, I have no idea. Is it, wait, negi? Noogie. Did I read that wrong? Wait. My katakana shit. Is it negi mayo? What's negi? Google. Thank you, Totes. This is why I have a Japanese test and why I need to study. You're right, it is. I don't like green. I don't really care for green onion. That's why I don't. I am really bad. I only learn the food names of things I like. Yeah, green onion's kind of a hit or miss with me. So ponzu, I knew. Ponzu, I knew. Do you like the green onion and chicken yakitori? Not really, no. To be fair though, I'm not crazy about yakitori. I'm about to get slandered in my chat, I can just tell. Yeah, I'm not crazy about yakitori. I'm about to get slandered. So is this top hat guy our husbando of the game? he is the husbando that the game has allowed me to romance. So this is actually, so there's three routes, but this is the only route that they have completed. They did it for Otome Jam 2023. And you can only you can work on games in partial for this. So yeah. So it's just not finished. They just haven't finished the game yet. Don't worry though. I think I'll go back and play, at least for myself, my other route. I mean, you can like what you want. I'm just surprised. Yeah, to be fair, I mean, here's the thing though, is that the foods I do eat, I could eat like every day. Sushi, I could eat it every day. Sushi, I could eat it every day. What else? Sushi, I could eat it every day. Sushi, okonomiyaki, I love shabu shabu. Shabu shabu is really good. Not early access. So again, it was for a game jam, and so game jam people will sometimes just do like they'll do like an intro, or like they'll do chapter 1 out of like however many chapters of the game. Some games will only do like a single route that they could finish within a time frame, because a jam is only like a week to a month. Like it's a very short amount of time to create everything. So this game created this storyline, and they have the 2 that they want to finish later on. Kushikatsu is really good too. I don't know why, but I don't want to allow that for some reason. Same, I could have sushi if it was within my budget, I would have sushi every day, no joke. Yeah, apparently that's weird that it's not allowed in English. I'm wondering why. It's just the kushi part, but I feel like, Oh, it's saying bullying. I don't know. Earlier I said that yakitori was good, but that I liked kushikatsu better. Yeah, no, yeah, it's flagged for bullying apparently. But I'm gonna keep it, because I don't know. I don't know why it's considered bullying, but I'm just gonna be safe. Internet slang be weird, it's true. But that's why I kind of trust automod sometimes. Oh, I'm gonna do me a little stretchy stretch. Oh my god. Oof. Okay. Trying to find anything else in here. They got a little, it's a little child, and they got some dango. Oof, I do love dango though. Oh. That looks way, oh my god, I keep coming back to this. Looks way too good. Ugh, now I want takoyaki. Dang it! An hour or so later, we leave the house and head out to the festival. I'm gonna say something really stupid. Dawn, what is it, or Totes, if you have the Japanese, keyboard. What is new? Because I said noogie. What is the katakana new? Because I feel stupid right now. Is it that one? I see the dog in the picture too. Can we pet the dog? The character cannot, but we can. Here you go. We're gonna pet the Doge. Petting the Doge. Good Doge. Good Doge. Ah, yep. Urban Dictionary gives us the answer. Nope. It's net. What is new though? Because I said new. What is new? Is it that one? I was right. It is that one. Okay. Me. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, you two. This is what happens when you read a different language too quickly. Cherry trees are in full bloom at this time of year, and the beautiful pink petals decorate the park. A variety of stalls have been set up in the area, from games to food stands. And of course, there's quite a lot of people enjoying the lovely weather by having picnics. Eugene and I approach the main festival area, and I notice immediately how eyes turn towards us. I wonder why. Or rather, towards him. Welp, this happened at the grocery store. Of course it happened here too. It's not common to see someone who stands out as much as him in this town. I look up to my companion, whose expression is as serious as ever. He seems to notice and returns my glance. Is everything okay? Ah, yes, sorry. I was just lost in thought. Nothing to apologize for. He shakes his head and observes the setup of the festival. I feel... Is this an opportunity for us to get into a crowded area and to be separated? Therefore, we have to hold hands as we walk through the festival. Is that what this is going for? Also, I feel like the pocket watch should be inside a pocket, but it's not just a pocket watch. It's a steampunk pocket watch. Therefore, it's more there for the aesthetic. And if it's in a pocket, you can't see the aesthetic. Because I'm telling you right now, we all know these two belts aren't holding up shit. It's all there for the aesthetic. When you don't know what to do with steampunk, throw on some belts, throw on some cogs, and throw on some watches and pocket watches. That's the one thing I really like about steampunk cosplays. If you're like, man, I don't know what to do, you just get a jacket, a vest, a collared shirt, and you just throw like random cogs and little clocks on it and just belt yourself to like Timbuktu, like all the way. He shakes his head and observes the setup of the festival. It's quite lively here. Do you not like crowds? It's not that. I don't mind them. I was merely appreciating the atmosphere. It's pleasant. Ah, I'm glad then. Eugene closes his eyes and takes a deep breath. I can't help but fixate on the way his long eyelashes flutter. Cause of course they do. Cause of course, like masks, all masks have the long eyelashes that we femmes wish we had. How the wind caresses his hair. How his chest rises as he breathes in. Despite being a supernatural creature, his features are so perfectly human. And so very beautiful. I feel my cheeks flush at the thought, and I quickly avert my gaze. I shouldn't forget he's not human. And again, that fact never stopped the main characters of my webcomic. So true, though! To be fair, it hasn't stopped me either! I glance up at him once more. But he's just here to take my soul once I die. I wonder if I went to his world, would I get to see him again? Chio, shall we proceed? Ah, yes, let's go. Lead the way, please. Sheesh, how long have I been staring at him? Never mind. Now it's time to enjoy the festival. That's why we're here. We walk around checking out the stalls, and I explain to Eugene what each of them has to offer. One in particular makes me stop in my tracks. Though it's not just a stall, it's a game. Oh, let's go to that one. What is it? I rush towards it before I can answer Eugene. There's a small pool on the ground containing a bunch of small water-filled balloons. I didn't know they'd have this one at this festival, too. Is it another game? It's called Yoyotsuri. Basically, you have to fish the balloons using a paper string with a hook. A paper hook? That sounds inconvenient. Wouldn't it break? That's the point. You have to be quick, because once the paper breaks, it's game over. Ah, that makes sense. Are you gonna play? We are going to play. Me too. Come on, it's more fun playing with someone. I see. In that case, allow me. Yay! I pay the owner of the game to get a hook for each of us. Then we both crouch down next to the pool. This is actually not my favorite festival game. My favorite festival game is the one where you have the little, you have to scoop and it's paper and the outside is plastic and you either have to like scoop either the fish or you have to scoop like the bouncy balls into thing. That one's my favorite and I'm actually kind of freaking good at it. We, are you Venom? We as in plural people. We as in me and him. What's up, JJ? That's right, he's a Reaper. Sarah's... Oh, I'm sorry. I should have reminded you guys. Yes, they're all Reapers. Remember, they here for our soul. He got something in there. Ayo! I pay the owner of the game to get a hook for each of us. Then we both crouch down next to the pool. I'm the first one to play, just so Eugene can see how it's done. Fish quickly, fish carefully, fish very carefully. I'm gonna fish just carefully. I think that's enough. All right, I can't be too rash. I have to impress Eugene with my balloon fishing skills. I first look for a balloon string that's in a good spot to fish. Lucky for me, there's one just barely floating above water. I totally got you now. Carefully, but not too slowly, I insert my hook around the rubber band. Then I pull up. It almost slips away, but somehow, I got it on my first try! Knew it. Wow, that was a good fucking clap. That was a good clap. Yes! Oh, you seem to be quite good at this. Of course. Honestly, I was a bit nervous because I haven't played in years, but luck was on my side. All right, now it's my turn. Eugene observes the water, or rather the balloons in it, for quite a while. I dare not speak, though truthfully I start growing a bit impatient. Sweetie, let him plan. It's a calculating game. Calculation has to happen. At last, Eugene seems to have decided his move and he goes in. He manages to put his hook around a rubber string that was pretty visible. Then slowly he starts raising it. No, too slowly, it'll break! The hook starts slipping away. He tries to find a balance to stop it from happening, but the paper breaks. Eugene's eyebrows furrow in disappointment. Aw. But hey, you're actually pretty close to getting it. I probably need more practice. I'm not quite as skilled at this game as you. Ah, don't worry. I'm sure you'll do it. Do you want to give it another try? Certainly. I pay the owner again and we continue playing for a bit. I actually managed to get another balloon myself. Eugene is once more observing the water thoughtfully before making a move. Once satisfied, he tries to hook a balloon, and he does it! With enough care not to let it drop, but quickly enough for the paper not to break, he pulls it out. You did it! Yes! Smiles spread across his lips, and I can't help but find myself staring. He seems to notice because he sheepishly tries to go back to his usual serious demeanor. Okay, he kind of sweet. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's kind of sweet. That's kind of good. That was an enjoyable activity. Thank you. No need to thank me. I'm just happy you had fun. I used to play this game a lot at summer festivals with Yui. My smile falters. She loved playing this. We'd always get competitive and see who could get more balloons. Last time I played this game was with her, too. Eugene gets on his feet. Shall we continue? Oh, right, yeah. I try to shake my thoughts away and get up to walk with him. But the lingering sadness doesn't go away that easily. As we pass through more stalls, I remember how Yui and I always wanted to try everything from everywhere, but we never got to. How we ran around to the annoyance of other visitors, or how we just sat down and chatted about anything on our minds. It'd be nice if she were here too. Chio? Huh? Is something the matter? You seem distracted. Oh, it's nothing. Just lost in thought as always. Is this about that Yui person you mentioned earlier? Are you a mind reader or something? So I was right. I sigh. Yeah. Do you want to talk about it? Sure. It may be good to just get these thoughts out of my head at least. Eugene nods and leads me to a bench that was surprisingly available. Very, very surprisingly. I just want to add, very, very surprising. At festivals, there's no bench, there's no tables. Sometimes there's not even grass to sit down. I'm glad the writers put surprisingly there. Right? Dawn knows. Dawn knows. Thank you for justifying that. Yes, thank you. No lines at food stalls? Never. Playing a game multiple times? No. You get one, you gotta leave. Nah, we know. Oh. So, who is Yui? My best friend. We used to do everything together. Not a lot of people wanted to be friends with me at school. I always stood out, and not in a good way. Everyone thought my eyes were freaky and that I had silly interests. But Yui never said anything like that. The first time she approached me was because I was reading a manga she liked during lunch. And then we just became best friends. When there were festivals, we always went together too. But she's not here anymore. Do you mean... Oh, no, she's alive. She's just... Well, her parents had to move to the big city for work, and obviously Yui had to go with them. We still chat on the phone, but it's much less often. I haven't gone to festivals ever since she left. Until today, that is. Honestly, I just haven't gone out much in general. It's lonely without her. I see. It does sound rather lonely. We grow quiet. The laughter and chatter of festival goers fills the space between us. May I ask you something? Of course. What are your thoughts on your situation? On your death? Well, the dying part doesn't sound fun, but I'm going to get to go to a new world, no? I'll have a new life, I could have adventures, see things I never thought possible. I can meet new, really interesting people. I could have a life worth living. Chio, little soon, little too close to home, okay? And how do you feel about what will be left in your world after that? What do you mean? How do you think your family and your friend will feel? Yui... She'll be fine. She has always been better at making friends than me. She'll meet new people in no time. Better people than me. And my parents, they're never here anyway. They'll be fine without me. Maybe even better. Yeah. That's okay, this is actually really freaking heartbreaking now. So those are your thoughts. The air around us feels a tad tense and awkward. Yeah, not the awkward part, but the tense part? Yeah, we're talking about some heavy stuff, sweetie. Chio, no! For one's right. Chio, no. No. Chio, right! No. It's difficult to continue this conversation. I'd rather not even have to think about this subject. It'll be fine. I've always wanted to reincarnate into another world. It's a dream come true. I'm fine with this. The amount of times that something happens that upsets me, or people upset me, or people let me down, and I'm just like, I don't care. Like, today something happened, and I literally went, I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't bother me, I don't care. That was that. That was that. And the thing is, I did care. I did care a lot, because I kept saying I don't care. Ooh. What's up, V? What is up? Happy Friday. Happy Frisky Flirty Friday, my friend. Welcome. You came in at this point of the game. Oof. I convinced myself that I really am okay as a way to move past the uncomfortable thoughts. What about you, Eugene? Do you have people close to you? Loved ones? I mean, I don't know if Reapers have families and make friends and all that. We're not supposed to form attachments to other people. Not supposed to? What do you mean? It's as I said, forming relationships of any kind with living beings is discouraged. Though... Eugene puts his hands together and looks down. That is not to say it can't happen. Huh? He remains silent for a few seconds and looks back at me. Music change, what? Music say what? Let me tell you a story. Centuries ago, our world had just started healing from a big tragedy. Many Reapers were born during that time to deal with the calamity, but when it was over, many of those Reapers were not needed anymore. Some decided to sleep until the next calamity, if there ever were to be one. Some chose to turn themselves into humans, and others continued to work as usual. Having a lot more free time, there was a certain Reaper who enjoyed exploring the cities and seeing how life in the realm was going with his own eyes. During that time, he met a family composed of 2 parents and a sickly son. They were a truly kind group, and they easily got along. In time, the Reaper seemed to have become part of the family. To him, the child was now akin to a little brother or a nephew. It certainly wasn't common for a Reaper to experience that strong of a connection, and yet, his feelings for that family were true. He always tried to make time to visit them and help out whenever he could. However, as I said, the child was sick. Oh, I know where this is going. Oh, I think I know where this is going. However, as I said, the child was sick, and the condition was only getting worse as the time passed. His death was imminent, and no one knew so better than the Reaper. He takes a deep breath before continuing. He had seen countless humans die. He had seen the looks on their loved ones' faces as they lost someone close to them. The Reaper didn't want to see the parents suffer so deeply. Not only that, he didn't want to suffer too by seeing the child die, someone he had grown to care for. Regrettably though, the child's time had come, and as the closest Reaper, he could have taken his soul. But he couldn't do it. Instead, he tried to keep his soul alive. Even as the child didn't respond, his soul lived. He wasn't dead yet. Days passed and the news seemed to have gotten to other deities. 2 Reapers came to seek the soul of the child and figure out why it was still there, and they were shocked to see the reason. A fight followed as the Reaper tried to protect the soul, but the other 2 were stronger. Humans cannot harm deities easily, but if a deity so wishes, they could kill one of their own kin. The Reaper ended up badly injured as a result of the fight, and the soul of the child was taken away. He was greatly berated for messing with the cycle of life in such a way, and he was told that if he did something like that again, he'd be killed. Not being a human and lacking a human soul, he knew he couldn't reincarnate. For him, death would be final. And so, he was never seen again by that family. Eugene lets out a long sigh and looks into my eyes. I think it's not necessary for me to reveal who this Reaper was. But it does make it easier to think of him as someone entirely separate from me. Eugene, is that why your arm... Yes. I knew. After the fight with the Reapers, the mobility of my arm was greatly reduced. Is your cane for a similar injury too? Not quite. While my leg was damaged and a cane does benefit me while walking, I can simply float. Plus, I used a cane even before the incident. It just acquired a new use after those events. I see. Why did you tell me all this? I felt it would only be fair to share after asking you about something that pains you. Well, thank you for trusting me enough to tell me. Really. He shakes his head. It's nothing. It's not a story that matters any longer. Stories always matter. Stories always matter. Eugene remains thoughtful for a moment. That child once told me he felt like a burden to his parents. He thought that they'd be happier once he died. But I knew the truth. He was never a burden. He was someone they loved. His words leave me speechless this time. I wonder what he meant to tell me by sharing that comment. Do my parents feel like I'm a burden? That's what I tell myself sometimes. But maybe it's not true. I never hear though, so does it really matter? And Yui, will she remember me when I die? Does she miss me as much as I miss her? Excuse me, I think I need to clear my mind for a second. Sure, that's alright. I think some time alone might be good for me, too. Let's meet back here later, yes? Yes. With that said, he leaves towards a greener area of the park. I look down on my feet and think, how do I feel? You gotta put that in the chat. This is fine. This is fine. Welcome back, Hydronel. What I miss? Trauma. Sadness. Backstory. Oh, we got some backstory. And now our character is wondering if we're a burden to our parents. I'll see if I can go for like one more beat, because I don't really want to end it on that note. As I passed by the same stall as Eugene and I walked by before, I catch sight of two familiar figures. Oh. Oop. Cole and Reynolds seem to be hanging out near a cherry blossom, and with their outfits, they stand out like a pair of sore thumbs. Seriously, you guys can float, you can be invisible, you can't change the clothing at all? Really, guys? That's right, they said they'd come here. The black-haired Reaper notices me, and a grin spreads on his face. Miss Tanaka, it's a delight to see you. I walk towards the pair and wave. Cole looks at me with some confusion. Where's Eugene? Well, I don't really want to tell them about the conversation we had earlier. We needed some time alone to recharge our batteries, so he went to take a breather. So irresponsible of him. I think this is actually good. We can finally have a chat with Miss Tanaka. You've been spending an awful lot of time with Eugene after all. Oh, they're right. I haven't really spoken with them much. You didn't give me a choice, Gabe! Gabe, you didn't give me a choice! I'm not mad, this is just for fun. I'm just making a joke. Don't go after the devs, I'm not going after them. It's just a joke. Then again, they're the ones who left to search for the place where I'll die or whatever. I imagine you're considering going to his world. In which case, I'd like to suggest some points as to why you should reconsider. Hey! I haven't made any choice yet. Then at least you should perhaps hear us out, no? We can give you a broader perspective. Well, what are your thoughts? I have noticed you use a lot of technology in your daily life, so that opportunity must be important to you. The technology of Vastia, Eugene's world, is considerably inferior to what you could encounter in my world. It's outdated, limited, extremely wasteful. My people left steam technology behind about a millennia ago. I think steampunk technology has a certain charm to it. I've heard that his world is very polluted. Unlivable even. I mean, is it a surprise with the kind of machines they use? I bet you would be able to find beautiful green scenery like the ones in my land. I hadn't actually considered that possibility. You should stay with us and allow us to tell you more. Exactly. Please, you spent all day with him. Surely you can make some time for us. It could be nice to hear more about them. But... My eyes drift towards the direction of our meeting spot. It's been a while already. He may return soon. Miss Tanaka? Sorry, Will you keep us company? I can't romance them yet! I can't romance him. I kind of want to just go... I feel like we should just, like, focus on Eugene. Also, those two were looking for the place that I'll die, and we may be able to change fate. So if we get really close with Eugene, we might not have to die. Cole does have a point, though. I'm gonna save. Save. Button. I think I'm gonna go look for Eugene. All or nothing, baby. All or nothing. I'm gonna hydrate, though. Hydrate. I need more hydration than that. Steampunk respirator tie. What? Ooh. A part of me wants to know more, but I can't help but feel like they just care about getting my soul. Maybe it was like that with Eugene at first, too. But something about how he's treated me these past few days, I feel like he actually cares about spending time with me. Plus, I can't just ditch him and leave him hanging. That'd be rude. Sorry, guys. Maybe we can chat another time? I told Eugene I'd be back soon. Is that so? Please reconsider. Sorry, gotta go. Oh. What would you guys have done? Would you guys have stayed with the two Reapers, or would you have gone back to Eugene? YouTube, what would you have done? I rushed back to our meeting spot, afraid of having made him wait too long. Eugene is sitting on the bench and seems to notice my not-so-subtle steps. How did he get the bench again? I was over on the bench. 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 In this festival economy, I don't think so. The fuck? Please stop it. There you go. That was weird. Meme. That's all I know. Meme life. Flex. Yeah. Ah, you've arrived. Sorry, were you waiting for too long? Don't worry, I've just gotten here myself. Where's Gio? I didn't break the game. Oh, I'm glad. It was good to take a moment for myself. The view of this park is actually quite relaxing. And the air here is refreshing. Enough about me, though. How are you feeling? Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm fine. Walking on my own for a bit was good, too. But I was starting to miss you. Uh-huh. Wait, what did I just say? I was feeling lonely, so I just wanted to find you again. That's not better! I see. Oh, that's a beautiful sunset color. The sky is so pretty, chat. Eugene evades my gaze and looks to the sky. It seems we've been here quite a while. Evening should arrive soon. Thank you for changing the topic, oh my god! Though, that means the festival will end soon. Oh, really? Should we return? Wait! Maybe we could watch the sunset together before we go? Huh. Yes. That'd be pleasant. Good. I don't know why, but I'm feeling a bit nervous. Still, as we gaze up to the sky, all of that anxiety goes away. Even with the sad parts, today was still nice. And looking at the changing colors above us while sitting next to Eugene, a new feeling comes over me. I'm happy. Okay. I think... Romance. Sorry, read this back here. I think... It is, that's English. I thought that was like a Z. No, that's English. Okay, okay, I got my Japanese back. We're good, we're golden. I think let's call it there, because then we could do the last one, we could do the last 2 days, and maybe, like, end it on a bang. That's what I'm thinking. So you guys want, chat, you want to say bye to YouTube? YouTube, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. I hope that you kind of enjoy these 1 hour otome segments. If you haven't seen part one fills in a lot of the gaps, in case. This one, like episode 1, the first part of this was like exposition. And then this one we got, do my parents love me? Like, Chio, a little close for home, honey. But, YouTube, thank you so much for watching. And with that, I hope you have a great day, night, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.